Hey guys, so today we're going to go over what to do if you believe that your pet is overheating. Last week we noted some symptoms to look out for, and we did make the point to demonstrate that any short-nosed dog may be at a higher risk. Shorter stout, they're not able to cool themselves off as fast as a longer stout dog, so definitely have to pay more attention to him. So let's say Levi, he's exhibiting some symptoms, he's excessively panting, he seems kind of lethargic. I just noticed that he's not seeming like himself, and we've been out for quite a while. First thing you want to do is make sure to find the shadiest area possible in your environment. You want to get him out of the sun. So once I've got Levi out of the sun, now I can begin to assess how dramatic his symptoms are and to what extent I believe he's experiencing heat stroke. We'll do a couple of things to help get that temperature down. It's really important to note that we never want to shock them with extremely cold. It's going to limit the blood's ability to get to the skin and cool down the skin, and it's going to push that boiling hot blood to their organs, so it's actually going to make the situation worse. So you want to gradually cool them off. So we've assessed, we've seen his symptoms, and we know that he is overheating. There are a couple of things that we can do before we get to the vet to just help him cool down just a little bit and make him more comfortable on the ride over. Again, we want to make sure that we're using cool water. That distinction between cool and cold is extremely important to note and remember. So a few things that we can do at home. If you've got a pool, a bathtub, any sort of water, we can go ahead and just dip his little feet in there. If your dog doesn't really like water, just go ahead and you can spray them with some water. Just get some on there, take a hose, by any means necessary, get some cool water on them. It's going to be beneficial. Once we do that, we let him hang out for a little bit. We can also wrap him up in a wet towel, just so his full body is getting some coolness to him, and then we'll go. So I've got him fairly cooled off. I know that he's still struggling, but he's in a good place. We're going to get him in the car, call our local vet, and let them know that we're on the way so they can begin the prep and be ready as soon as we walk through the door. All right, so we did well in the car. He managed, but I know I need to get him in. I got to make sure that as soon as I walk through the door, I let the receptionist know what's going on so that she can treat appropriately and get him into the back into treatment. Next week, be sure to stay tuned because we'll be going over what we do here in the hospital to cool down your pup.